So Ubiquiti has announced lots of new products this week. This month, you can say they have released U7 access point. Now they have completed the list of access point in the U7 lineup, and they have released some fiber gateways. So we will take a look into it one by one. So right now on my screen you see they have released the U7 Lite version. So as you can see here, this is a dual band 2.4 and 5 GHz, but it supported Wi-Fi 7. It does not have any dedicated 6 GHz band, and this is a small form factor, as you can see with the similar previous Wi-Fi 6 devices like the U6 Lite. As you can see, the mounting plate and everything is quite same. Only the difference you will see, this got 4 stream Wi-Fi 7 access point, and the specification, if you take a look into it, it is similar to that of the U6 Lite and the U6 Plus, but it got Wi-Fi 7 standard and the spatial stream of 4. The coverage area is increased up to 1250 square feet, and the maximum client count is 250 plus the concurrent client. And now the only thing you will see the difference, all these interface are 2.5 GB. In the previous U6 Plus, U6 Lite, they were all just limited to 1 gig interface, but now the uplink you can go up to 2.5 GB, and you can see the MIMO performance of 2.4 and 5 GHz, both support 2x2 and 2x2. The maximum data rate goes up to 4.3 Gbps on 5 GHz and 688 Mbps on 2.4. Here is the antenna gain for 2.4 as well as a 5 GHz. You can see 5 dB and 4 dBi. So maximum transmit power goes up to 24 dBm on the 5, and 2.4 goes up to 23 dBm, and you can get up to 8 SSID per radio. So this support a Wi-Fi 7 802.11b standard, and this access point, let me check, it has a Bluetooth connectivity or not. Here you can see the channel width. Yeah, it goes up to 240 megahertz on the high throughput, high throughput goes up to 240 megahertz. And let me check, it does have I think there is no mention of the Bluetooth because it is a U7 lineup. It does not have any Bluetooth. So we'll take a look of the access point which have released. So now they have finally released the in-wall access point on the U7 lineup. So you can see this got an extra PoE port at the bottom of the in-wall access point. So as you can see here, this is the same coverage as compared to the U7 Lite of 1250 square feet, and you can connect up to 200 plus concurrent clients. And it also got 4 spatial stream, and it also has dual radio like 2.4 and 5 GHz, not 6 GHz. And if we take a look at the price, it's of $149, and the U7 Lite is on the same price point of the U6 Plus as well as the U6 Lite is $99. So they didn't change the price of this access point, but you will see it got a Wi-Fi standard of Wi-Fi 7, and the uplink is 2.5 GB, and the same it got 5 GHz and 2.2x2 MIMO, MU MIMO. And only the difference you see, the antenna gain is similar as compared to the U7 Lite. We can compare it here from other access point, like all the U7 in-wall, U6 in-wall usage. So you can see the comparison. These U7 in-wall got 4 spatial stream, U6 in-wall got 6, U7 Pro in-wall got 6, and the U6 Enterprise got 10. So here you can see the differences here. This only the U7 Pro in-wall got 6 GHz band, and this also got a Wi-Fi 6E 6 GHz band of 4x4. So this is the comparison you can check. It all supported all the wireless features, and here you can see it does not have any Prism RF filtering technology, which is available on the E7 and the U7 Pro Max, all those access point. So this is the in-wall access point. So it has a similar specs as compared to the previous U6 in-wall. Only the stream is changed, spatial stream, and now you can go up to 2.5 GB uplink. And the other thing they have released in the cloud gateways, like the cloud gateways fiber and the standalone gateways fiber. So they have released the cloud gateway fiber. Now this is the similar form factor of the UCG Max. If you know, the UCG Max run UniFi Protect with the NVMe, like you can get for the no storage and storage up to 2 TB SSD. With the NVMe SSD you can run the Protect. So this is all the same form factor, but you will see here the RJ45 WAN port 10 gig has been added, and it also added a 10 gig SFP plus port WAN and LAN, and it also even got a reset button, power input from here, and also got 0.96 LCM display, and it support up to full UniFi application. And you can see here the 500 plus client capacity. So the best thing, it got a 10 gig RJ45 WAN port, and as well as the SFP port, and the other 4 ports are the PoE plus, and all 4 ports are 2.5 GB. So with this cloud fiber gateway, you can have a full UniFi connectivity. Like if you check the specs sheet, it is as compared to the UDM Pro Max, but UDM Pro as a UDM Pro is a rack mounted, but this is a desk mounted compact form factor of cloud gateway which runs all UniFi applications. I mean, it support IPS IDS signature and 55,000 plus with the cyber secure proof point, and it support all type of content filtering, IPS IDS, ad blocking. As you can see here, the IPS IDS throughput goes up to 5 Gbps more than the UDM Pro and the UXG Pro, and it's a compact desktop form factor. And here you can see the camera capacity, like you can manage up to 15 HD cameras, 8 2K cameras, and 5 4K cameras, and up to 50 plus UniFi devices you can manage. And all these applications you can run UniFi Network, Protect, Talk, Access, and Connect. So you can compare it with the these 3 fiber, the Cloud Gateway Ultra with the similar form factor, Cloud Gateway Fiber, and the Cloud Gateway Max. The Cloud Gateway Ultra, you just run only UniFi Network application. You can't run any other application. It cannot manage UniFi Protect, UniFi Access, UniFi Talk, and UniFi Connect. But the Cloud Gateway Fiber and the Cloud Gateway Max support all application, because you can attach the NVMe SSD. But the only thing with the Cloud Gateway Fiber, now it added the SFP plus port and the 10 gig RJ45 WAN port. With the Cloud Gateway Max, it is limited only to 2.5 GB on the WAN side. So you can see here, and the IPS IDS throughput is like it got a bump in the IPS IDS throughput from Cloud Gateway Max. It goes up to 2.3 Gbps, but with the Cloud Gateway Fiber, it goes up to 5 Gbps. And the good thing is, like now you get all the 4 ports as PoE with the Cloud Gateway Fiber, so you can power the UniFi cameras, UniFi access point with this, and you can get it with the storage, no storage, everything is sold out. You can get the accessories with it. You can either power with the direct attached cable, DAC cable, or SFP plus to RJ45 10 GB. So they have announced this, and they have announced the Dream Router 7, which you can see here right now. From the previous lineup, they have discontinued the Dream Router. If you check under the cloud gateways, there was no Dream Router available, which support only Wi-Fi 5 and 2.4, but now they have added this lineup with the Dream Router 7 with the similar form factor as compared to the previous Dream Router. And on the back end, you will see the differences. Right now you get a 10 GB SFP plus port, so now you can connect your direct fiber attached DAC cable, or through the SFP plus to RJ45 module adapter, so you can have. And then you can even have a 2.5 GB RJ45 WAN port, and all other 3 port are 2.5 GB LAN port. And this also got a micro SD expansion slot, so you can run all the applications on it, the UniFi Protect and UniFi Network. So the best thing about the Dream Router, it has an integrated Wi-Fi 7, and the previous Dream Router, it got a Wi-Fi 6, but this supported Wi-Fi 7, so you can check the best thing is like it support all three bands, 2.4, 5 as well as the 6 gigahertz band. If you will take a look in the technical specification, you can see it can manage up to 5 HD cameras, 2 2K cameras and 1 4K cameras, and you can manage up to 30 plus UniFi devices. And it got WAN port of 110 gig SFP as well as a 1 2.5G RJ45 and the LAN port of 3 2.5G including 1 PoE. And the IPS IDS throughput goes up to 2.3 Gbps as compared to the Cloud Gateway Max. And it will run all the security features like the firewall application, aware 7-layer firewall, DPI traffic identification, content filtering, zone-based firewall, ad blocking, and even the cyber secure proof point. It added the 20,000 plus signatures of the IPS and IDS. So you even can run VPN, SDN, WAN. So now let's check for the integrated Wi-Fi. It got a Wi-Fi standard up to Wi-Fi 7, 802.11bg and AXB, Wi-Fi 6, 6E and Wi-Fi 7. So it got a dedicated 6 GHz band, and you can check here all the MIMO, overall all band support 2x2 MIMO, and here you can check the antenna gain, and the maximum SSID is 4 per radio. So you can check the PoE budget also. It goes up to 15.4 and the maximum power outage is PoE wattage is 15.4 watt, and the voltage range is 44 to 55 volt, and the maximum power consumption is 26 watt excluding PoE output. So you can power it with a universal AC input, which is provided inside the box, and it's a similar form factor at the previous Dream router. So you can see here it is compared with the UniFi Express 7 the Dream router. So as compared to the price point, so you can see it comes in $279 and it runs all the applications like UniFi Network, Protect, Access, Talk and the Connect. So in comparison to Dreamwall, you will see the differences here. The Dreamwall support more UniFi cameras, more clients, but the Dreamwall does not have any Dreamwall has, the Dreamwall has two hot swappable PSUs. It's wall mounted, and the IPS IDS is also high on that, and Dreamwall does not have any 6 GHz dedicated band, but it 4x4 MIMO of 5 GHz. So you can see the comparison of that. And then they have released the UniFi Express 7, which is the successor of the previous UniFi Express. As you can see here, both sides by side, and by looking at the device itself, you will see you won't be able to find any differences. But if you check on the back, it got now 2.5 GB RJ45 LAN port and 110 GB RJ45 WAN port. So now it goes up to 10 GB WAN, and it has inbuilt Wi-Fi 7, which got a dedicated 6 GHz band. So with the previous UniFi Express, it has only Wi-Fi 6, so we can compare it with the UniFi Express, the UniFi Express 7. And the price is also increased from previous $149 to $199, but you get more extra the WAN and LAN port has been bumped from 1 GB to 10 GB or 2.5 GB, and here you can check it runs only one applications, and you can manage up to 30 UniFi devices. In the previous UniFi Express, it goes up to 4, and the simultaneous user you can connect up to 300. In the previous Express, it was only 50 plus, and the WAN port on the previous Express, it got only 1 GB RJ45, but right now it got 110 GB RJ45, and the LAN port was also increased from 1 GB to 2.5, and you can check the IPS IDS throughput. Ubiquiti has not mentioned on this because it does not run those, because due to the hardware, CPU, lack of CPU, but with the Express 7 it goes up to 2.3 Gbps, and you can see it does not support any filtering, but it supports the IPS IDS, zone-based firewall, content filtering, And let me check for the does it support the cyber secure proof point or not. But it does support OSPF, but it does not support any BGP integrated Wi-Fi standard. It goes up to Wi-Fi 6, 6E and Wi-Fi 7. You can see it got dedicated Wi-Fi 7 6 gigahertz band. So if we check the processor, now from the previous Express, it was dual core ARM processor, but it got quad core ARM processor, and the frequency is also increased from 1 gigahertz to 1.5 gigahertz, and the system memory is also increased from 1 GB to 3 GB. And you will see similar bump in the weight of the UniFi Express from the previous 302 gram to 422 gram, and similarly everything is same. It also got a Bluetooth and Ethernet, and the LCM status display is also 0.96. Now let's take a look into the standalone gateway, which comes under the advanced hosting. If you take a look, now they have silently added the gateway fiber also, but they have not mentioned anything on the video. But this is also similar as compared to the gateway max, but it got added a 10 gig RJ45 WAN port and the SFP plus port. So you can 10 gig SFP plus LAN and 10 gig SFP plus WAN port, and all other 4 port are 2.5 GB LAN port PoE plus you can use. So you can compare this with the UXG Max, because it does not have, the UXG Max also does not have any LCM display, but it support throughout LAN 2.5 GB on the WAN and LAN. So it's quite bump in the hardware. It got fiber added like the SFP plus and the LAN. Even you can check the IPS IDS signature, you can go up to 55,000 plus with cyber secure, and it support all site to site magic VPN server client, multiple load balancing, everything it supported. So you can see here the voltage PoE budget is 30 watt, and maximum power consumption excluding PoE output is 25 watt, and the form factor is similar as compared to the UXG Max. If we take a look into the UXG Max, you will see with the UXG Max it's limited to 2.5 G, but with the gateway fiber it goes up to 10 GB. So now you get you can have your 10 GB internet connection with using the cloud gateway, the gateway fiber, instead of going, if you don't want to go with the rack mounted, if you want to stay with the desktop mounted gateway fiber, this is a good choice for you. The only thing with this standalone gateway, you can pair it with the Cloud Key Gen 2 Plus or the official UniFi hosting, or with the Hostify you can pair the gateway fiber. So all these devices like Gateway Max, Gateway Lite, Gateway Enterprise, Gateway Pro, these can be managed on the Hostify or on your self-hosted controller. And let's talk about some unreleased product which they have announced in the conference of MWC. So I was checking at one of the website. You can see Ubiquiti showcase U7 Pro XG and the Dream Router 5G at MWC. So this is the article I got on the website. It is written by Abbas Jafar Ali. You can see here they have introduced the 5G networking solutions with the 5G link and the Dream Router 5G. So you can see here they have added these 5G modem. It's a kind of similar to the Amplify, you can see here, and they have added these access pointer, the U7 Pro XG XGS. So this comes with a flat design, as you can see, similar with the access point. As of now, Ubiquiti they have a round shape, but this comes with a flat shape, as you can see here. Also they have released these access pointer as we have seen on the website. So you can see this is a Dream Router 5G. So it has a UniFi 5G link and the Dream Router 5G. Both are designed to get next generation wireless networking. So you can see the differences in this. This is a Dream Router 5G and the 5G link. This is a 5G link, and this is a Dream Router 5G. So finally they have a router with a 5G support on there. So that was the all the new products which they have announced on the store, and some are unreleased product. So yeah, that's it. I think I have covered all the access point, all the gateway fiber, and the dream router 7 express 7 which they have released and announced, and some unannounced unreleased product which they have showcased and on the conference. So I think that's it for the today's video. I hope you will like this video. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.